Support for California's Proposition 6, known as the gas tax repeal, depends on how voters interpret the language on the ballot. According to our Scientific 10 News Union Tribune poll, 52% said they would support the measure to repeal the gas tax. But when asked if they support eliminating road repair funding, which is how Prop 6 is worded on the ballot, only 44% of people said they support it. The Yes on Prop 6 campaign says the language on the ballot is designed to deliberately confuse voters. The No on 6 campaign, however, says the language is straightforward. So, joining us now is our political analyst, Ruben Morales. How important is the wording on the ballot for Prop 6?
It makes all the difference in the world. Your poll demonstrates it. If you tell people this is about repealing a gas tax, they're all for it. But if you tell them this is about eliminating infrastructure spending, they want their potholes filled. So it does, if you could talk about both of those issues at the same time, it maybe enlighten folks, but right now, those who write the ballot measures and put them on the ballot are able to, tell the voters what they want to tell them. And right now, the Secretary of State has given this language that says it's about infrastructure spending. So if people can figure it out, then it could win. Otherwise, it doesn't look like it's going to win.
We just saw the long lines over at the Registrar of Voters office. What does this mean? That we could be seeing a good turnout?
Record turnout. It's exciting in terms of democracy. We have people wanting to vote. They want to express themselves. We're seeing with the mail-in ballots right now, almost 4 million mail-in ballots coming back already. This is going to be record turnout for a midterm election. It won't probably be as big as a general election, but we're not used to seeing these kinds of numbers for midterm elections when a president isn't on the ballot.
So how does that play out in our two biggest races that have national attention? 49th, Darrell Issa's seat. Looks like it could flip. The 50th with Duncan Hunter and Omar Campa-Najjar seems a lot closer. How do you think that plays out with those record numbers tomorrow?
Great question. So it looks like the 49th, which is Mike Levin against Diane Harkey, it looks like that's headed for the blue wave is coming, and it looks like it could overtake the 49th. The 50th, if the Democrats were to take the 50th, that would be the blue tsunami. That would be basically, you would look for other seats around the country and around the state to go blue. So it'll be interesting to see if it stops at the 49th or if it makes it all its way to East County in the 50th.
Yeah, and do you predict tomorrow, might be a long night as far as especially the 50th is concerned?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to be, some of these races we'll see very early, but I think locally, these races that will determine whether or not Democrats control the House, some of these results might not be until late tomorrow night or even later.
You need to patent that blue tsunami if that works.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good one. All right.
Great.
Thank you.